Today we welcome with us Mark Jlailaty. He is the founder of the agency, the marketing agency Joint Media House. I welcome you with us today, Mark. Please tell us how you are first.
Thank you, Ahmad. Well, I'm great, man.
It was a
Day
happy
is
day
looking
to start.
positive, so looking forward to continue that way.
I want to know who is Mark when we go on a deep level. Who is Mark? What does Mark really do? If you can introduce yourself for us and tell us more about yourself, about what you do exactly.
So, for me, if Mark is, I am the founder of Joint Media House. It's a outsourced marketing department company based in Lebanon and working internationally. Actually, when we started as an advertising agency in 2014. We're almost 10 years old as an agency. And for me, I've been in the field for almost 17 or 18 years.
Hmm.
So for me, when we started, we wanted to do the services. We wanted to make money. I always liked working the services, and it was good. But أول ما كنا عم نشتغل, I noticed there is a problem in the market that companies doesn't take a decision based on something concrete or data or something. So I was like, okay, there is the service, how much it costs. Okay, great, give it to me. Or there is cheaper in the market, which is like كل العالم انه في
Hmm.
ارخص لانه in reality, yes, there is more than 10,000 agency that does service based solution للcompanies. And after serving the market for almost 2 years, I noticed no, this is a problem every company that they have. Plus, it comes from nobody is planning. So ما حدا عم يعمل planning. So عم بيأثر على الشغل. So they take decision based on price. So ما في value more. This pushed us more to find كمان who can execute. And this helped us to identify two main problems: no planning and who's gonna execute. That اجينا فكره انه why don't we create a full solution for the companies that can solve from planning to execution مع كل الكومبانيز and can be efficient, تخلي الكومبانيز يعملوا long term plan مش short term planning.
Hmm.
وهذا led to create the outsourced marketing department اللي هلا صار البوزيشننج تبعولنا since 2018. We're the only agency with GCC that provide a full outsourced marketing department like
Hmm.
companies who serve as a shared or and as an extension, as dedicated or as an extension for them.
Yeah, I still remember the whole concept of the company at the Joint Media House you told me about previously, and it's a very interesting concept, honestly. Obviously, عندك سنين من الخبرة, but I want now to get off topic because previously when we had a call, we mentioned something about relationships,
Yeah.
about having, for example, a partner or someone you trust. When you started your business with someone, then you started with another one, and you have those kind of like interaction with other human beings. So I want to talk more about this particular experience from your life. So please let me know, like, let's recap what we have discussed before, maybe in a call. It was like a very genuine conversation back then. It was kind of you are telling me about the relationship, how like it's built based on trust and honesty and direct communication. So please share that perspective with us.
So everything that you want to do is built on the right partnership in your life, either if it's someone like your wife or a business partner. And for me, there is four things very important. Every business owner هو والبارتنر تبعه لازم يكونوا اصلا ماشيين عليهم. اللي
تمام.
هن اول شيء they need to communicate a lot بشكل كتير. They have to be transparent with each other.
Agree.
They have to have trust in each other. In كمان بالchoices اللي يعملوها لأنه it's gonna affect them both.
Mm.
And كمان nobody has to get no, يعني ما لازم حدا to envy the other or get greedy.
امم.
So greediness و enviness عادة بينزعوا كل الشركة. وكمان قلة الدiscussion بتصير تنزع كتير بين البارتنرز. So if you have هدول ال 4 to 5 points, I guess you can build the right relationship مع البزنس بارتنر اللي انت معه وتكون
Yeah.
long term مش short term. انا
Yeah.
هلا بتسمع كتير انه الشركة تركي وما بيمشي الحال. لا, I believe للواحد يبني the right company he has to have the right partners معه.
True. True.
واكيد في كتير عالم لا تاكل دروبة. This is normal. This is part of the learning stage لevery business owner لا يقطع فيها ولا تكون صعبة وما فيها نوم. بس ها هي نحن نقيناها هيك. بس اكيد ما كنا نعرف يعني اول ما نبلش هذا كان حدا بيقول لك انه it's gonna be hard ما رح تنام رح تمضي اكثر من 20 ساعة اذا مش 24 ساعة عم تشتغل. يا ريت حدا نبهنا على بس nonetheless it was a good journey still is. انا بعدني بوعى كل يوم مبسوط وبروح اشتغل بالماركتينج وساعد العالم وفيدهم واستفيد. So looking forward لضلني كبر بهذا الموضوع و hopefully العالم تتعلم من هذا الشيء.
I hope that you keep going always, as always. I see that you are doing great actually at that job. You mentioned something very important صراحة اللي هو فكرة relationships مش بس بالبزنس لأنه حتى I see life as a business. كل شيء بالحياة هو as a transaction, a form of transaction. Whether people want to
صح.
admit it or not, it is a transaction. It's not a matter of
True.
like, okay, we're gonna discuss it. No, it is a transaction. Everything in life is a form of transaction. Now, when it comes to human beings, like in our everyday life, we have social interactions. لأنه من ال seven needs of humanity is actually like being social. You can't like
صح.
you need to be recognized. You need to be witnessed. And most people have like a lot of diseases because they are not being witnessed in their own lives. That's how important it is to have people around you, the right people around you. Now, when it comes to the way you build up those people or those connections between people, you mentioned like four main points, which is communication, transparency, trust, and the last one was to always
When there is trust and you can't envy the other person that you are working with or
avoiding
get
kind of
greedy.
the whole negative factor, our negativity.
Five, yes.
But now, how you find those people? Okay, we found out how to build this connection, how to keep it. How do you think it's the best way to find people? To, as a بدك to save time for everyone.
Uh, don't search for the same skills or characteristic in the other person. If they have the same skills and characteristic, you're gonna clash. لازم يكون he has skills that you don't have. And لازم يكون في عنده leadership skills. And كمان يعني every part matter in what he knows and what he can do. So what we did in our case, we took an idea that let's put in two circles كل الskills everything that we know and نقدر نعمله. And then we saw which ones cross each other يعني نقدر نعملهم اثنيناتنا. ولاحظنا انه في كتير اشياء بيقدر هو يعملها انا ما بقدر اعملها في اشياء انا بقدر اعملها هو ما بيقدر يعملها. والادفانتج انه we had a lot of experience بعده common skills which بعدين قررنا انه هيدي انت بتعمله هي انا بعملها حتى we don't clash and we trusted each other that really those skills is what we know. لانه ما فيك تكون عم بتكذب بشغله بل تبين. اول ما تبلش تيجي تشتغلها تقول انه اي انا بعرفها بس انه in reality ما بتعرف شيء منها. لا, you have to have know this.
It's like
بس
being
كمان it's a learning stage بحد ذاتها. ما رح اقول لك لا تقدر دايركتلي تلاقيه. sometimes it's حظ و sometimes في اشخاص بيجربوا اثنين وثلاثه واربعه بعدين بيقول لك خلص عمره ما يكون شريك. لا for me ما كانت اصلا البارتنرشيبس مع عده اشخاص كثير قريبه. يعني اول بارتنرشيب كانت وقت كنت بعمر 20 and I knew بوقتها انه it was a bad relationship. ليش the person اللي انا فت معه كذب علي انه بالسكيلز تبعه يعني طلع قال لي وقتها كانت printing house. وقتها كان عمري 20. this story عمرها تقريبا في 17 years. I'm 37 now, so
العمر
من
كله.
بالعمر 20 كنت بعدني بالجامعة، قررت أعمل المطبعة لأنه بوقتها كانت البزنس هيك، وكنت عم بشتغل بالماركتينج وبالسيلز وبالطباعة، فكان كله بلو ذا لاين قبل ما يصير الديجيتال هالقد مشهور مثل هلا. ف اللي صار انه قال لي ايه بعرف اشتغل على المكانات الطباعة الصغار. هو عنده اكسبيرينس بالطباعة بس طلعت على المكانات الكبيرة مش على المكانات الصغيرة. which was we couldn't deliver right للكاستمرز، وهيدا أثر إنه صرنا عم نكذب عليهم للكاستمرز. But I had to shut everything down and I lost my 20k investment بوقتها، واللي كان عمري 20 كنت حطيتهم للجامعة. يعني أنا قلت باخذهم من الجامعة بعمل فيهم بزنس برجع بكفي الجامعة. كلفتني 2 semester of my life and an investment. بس ما قلت لا، قلت I have to carry covered. بس أخذت decision بوقتها إنه let me continue my university. لا بس اتعلم the basic skills اللي بدي اتعلمهم. الجامعة حياتها ما كانت عاطي added value، بس there is some skills بتتعلمهم بالجامعة that you would use them at some point. بس الشهادة أكيد حطيناها بالجرور. It's okay. ومن وقتها it's all about the experience اللي تعلمناها. So تعلمنا how to search for the right partner and كيف how to communicate معهم. Even the second partner it wasn't a good relationship but it lasted 2 years. The problem كانت إنه اثنيناتنا we had missing information, missing knowledge, how to manage a company, how to grow a company. ما كان عندنا هالعقلية الكاملة إنه نقدر نكبر teams. لأنه السكيلز كانوا كتير قريبين على بعضنا. So لاحظت لا يعني بلشت إذا لاحظت الأشياء اللي قلت لك عنهم تعلمتهم along the way. يعني تعلمتهم every time كنت عم غلبت. So it's a learning lesson along the way. تعلمت منه ومن وقتها صرت أعرف until I got to know my partner اللي هلا صار لي أنا وياه 5 years. we've building all this اللي خبرتك عنه بأول البودكاست.
I agree, 100% agree regarding this point. And I want to say that I am sorry for your loss, but I am happy for your learning experience because you have learned throughout the way. And that's what we are trying to do. Like maybe reduce the time of friction people are facing through their learning process or whatever they are doing. But like, I feel more, and I want your opinion on this, which is like, okay, in business, it can be avoided, for example, to find the right partner or something like this. But in life, it's more about the necessity, finding the right partner. And you was talking about a very important point, which is complementing each other in business. The same as in life, like it's like the yin and the yang. You have to find this person who can complement you. That's why there is man and there is woman, and they are made to complement each other. The same in business. There is like you have skills, he has skills, and they are made to complement each other. And that's something people doesn't pay attention that much to because they follow the emotional part, especially in real life relationship, like when you get to marriage or get to something that is really like important as an essence. I want you to share with me maybe like there is one question or like maybe something you have learned or discovered that you can ask the other person. That way عن جد هيك بتقدر تطلع على الاسنس تاعهم وتفهمهم اكثر وبنفس الوقت تكون عن جد عارف اذا هول partners the right partners or not. More maybe a question to discover their true personality او شيء هيك.
It's more طلع when it comes to relationship as the person اللي بحياتك. You have to take your time معه وتجرب actually everything معه. بمعنى ما one of the mistakes اللي أنا عملتها ببارت من relationship تبعي إنه I've built my life around the person اللي أنا بدي أكون معه. عم بحكي بالpersonal life مش الwork. وهيدا خلينا انه ابني شيء كذب منه شيء ما بيشبهني مش انا بدي اياه. وكلفني 4 years of my life when after I took the decision مع انه كنت خاطب لاتجوز and I took a decision قبل ب4 اشهر من الجازة انه اترك. لانه وصلت لمطرح انه I didn't choose right مش لأنه الشخص بركي هو منيح، بس أنا بنيت حياتي around this person بلا ما أبني حياتنا اثنيناتنا around what we want in life. So it was a mistake مني بلش وأثر على whatever decision هذا الشخص الثاني اللي كنت أنا لأكون معه، إنه كيف لا يكون غير along to other things. بس الأساس هي الواحد لازم يعرف حاله شو عم يعمل وكيف عم بينقي. when I got to know my wife after that, man, I was so honest. صريح, this is me. نهار معي مصاري نهار ما معي مصاري. If you want to be with me, like مثل ما نحن بنقول إنه in sickness and health and richer and poorer. إذا قدرت تعيش بهودول أهلا وسهلا to my life. That doesn't mean ليش؟ لأنه بالمرحلة اللي كنت أنا فيها بركي ما كان ماني مرتاح ماديا كتير. So I needed to be realistic. لأنه هيدا بس the other person ما كان همه المصاري وما كان همه أنا شو معي وما كان همه إنه I am with someone that is taking care of me I can take care of him. وهيدا هيدا اللي what matters. ومن وقتها الحمد لله we have an amazing life. الكوميونيكيشن رائعة لأنه خلص عم نحكي transparent اثنيناتنا ما عندنا شيء نخبيه. حتى وقت يكون في شيء زعجنا عم نحكي. So I learned those life what تعلمتهم كمان بالشغل طبقهم إنه أنت الشخص اللي معه أنت مجوزه either بالشغل or بالحياة. So you have to be transparent man, transparent. مثل ما بقول الكذب حبل الكذب قصير بتكذب العيد لا تنكشف. So why go there?
What you are saying?
كنت عم لك انه حبل الكذب قصير. So الواحد don't go there ما الواحد ما تكذب حتى ما طلعت.
I learned this also the hard way kind of. لأنه I discovered إنه a lie can be hidden. لو شو ما عملت you will expose yourself. How? I really appreciate you for sharing such a story. That's first. I really agree with you. Especially you mentioned this as the second point, transparency, which also can be known as honesty. فهيدي أهم شيء لأن people are not honest with themselves and with others ما حيوصل لمطرح anything they do. Like they can build a relationship, they can build a business, and that's what you did. When you became someone who is ready to be honest of what is working, what is not, how you can approach it or how you cannot, you became someone else. So it comes to this question. Let's go back, for example, 6 years, to where Mark was.
Yeah.
Do you think you would be able to do or achieve the things you are doing at this moment with the same old mentality? Or is there something inside of you that must have died in order for you to become who you are today?
لا 6 years ago I didn't know إنه لأكون أصلا هون. ما كنت عارف هالشيء بس I knew إنه I needed to change my mindset. Learn more, read more, focus more, work smarter. ما كنت أعرفهم هودول. I was working really hard. ما كنت أقرأ. I didn't like to read. I was like always, if I read, I will sleep after the third page. So it was like, no, this is something that I imprinted in my mind, which was wrong. The mindset is an amazing machine. How you control it and how you program it, actually, how you program it, it will take you places. So it has to have one of the things اللي غيروا لي حياتي هو I read The Secret. I understood the law of attraction. I understood if I worked in a different way, I will attract the things that I want. And this is what happened to me. It started by changing my mindset, changing everything that I know about, and turning every no to a yes. So it's like no reading, so no, yes reading. Let's read more. It's like we read 10 pages, let's read 11. Why not? So all this was an added value to take me to where I am now. And until now, I still do this. أكيد بيفرق الوقت قد ايه اللي عم بعطيها إياها بس learning stage is a continuous thing in life. ما فيك توقف تقول إنه خلص هالقد بعرف I will do everything right. لا. There is always a new knowledge. Even كمان part إنه مع مين بتقعد كتير بيأثر لك على المايند سيت تبعك. So هيدا شيء لازم الواحد يضل يطوره.
Your surroundings are everything. Because as you said, your brain is a program, is a machine. And it's kind of like consuming things like a sponge. If you put the sponge
100%.
in soda, it will be consumed by acid. If you put this sponge in water or like something fluffy, it will be consumed with whatever it is placed in. So I couldn't agree more, honestly. And I want to thank you for sharing everything with us. I want you to leave
Definitely.
maybe one statement or one quote or one thing that you always remember. It can be 2 words, it can be 3 words, however you see it. What is the one thing that kind of keep you driving, going?
Never have a close-ended mind. Always keep learning.
Close-ended.
لأنه never have a close-ended mind. I used to have that.
Yeah.
So I thought, this is what I can do. This is it. I wasn't good at school, man.
Mm.
So, but I learned after a while that it was all because of me. I never wanted
Then
to
we are
learn, but
two.
once بس بعدين اكتشفت انه لا it was a mindset thing انه انا اقول ما بدي وانا لا when I changed to a yes everything changed with me. I started doing great. So it's about believing in yourself
Mm.
and never have a close-ended mindset. Always be open to learning and uh, grow in life in
Mm.
everything.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing everything with us today, Mark. Please tell us
Definitely,
where
Ahmed.
people can find you because you are on social.
So yes, I am on social media, mostly on Instagram for now. They can find me on Mark_marketing LB, and they can reach out to me by message or email on mark@jointmediahouse.com, which is available on my Instagram account.
Thank you again, Mark. I hope you have an amazing day.